the chains now.
Here comes second down at 5. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Here's 1st down. Now Wilson. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Wilson to throw. Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Come on. 43 is the mic, boy. 43.
Throwing now is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And that's a sight we feel like we've seen a lot over his career. But remember, for Russell Wilson, 3 in his first year as a Bronco last year and only 15 in the last 8 years. But he still knows how to use those wheels when necessary, and he takes care of business right there.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Here's second down. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, watch the slant.
Jones.
And I got you.
And going deep for Hill. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. They hand it off to Mostert. He will push his way down to about the 14. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it
or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it's the Broncos who are going to get the first shot at things. They'll have it here as we start in overtime. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. Here we go on 4th down. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Mostert. And a short gain down to about the 33. They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
2 minutes left in this overtime session and still all tied. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Here's Mostert. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 120 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Mostert. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And the Dolphins are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. Achane fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Final minute of overtime. Remember, of course, no double overtime. So it's a tie if it ends like this. It's 2nd down. Mostert. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score in OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get